Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been tipped for a possible move back to the UK, according to former royal butler Grant Harold, who once worked for King Charles. In spite of their ongoing difficulties with the royal family, Mr. Harold believes that at least for the Duke buying a property back home is a possibility, in case he wanted to visit more often. Get the latest royal news straight to your phone by joining our WhatsApp community. Since stepping down as working royals, Harry and Meghan have only returned to the UK a handful of times. Most recently they were both in attendance at Queen Elizabeth's funeral in September last year. Harry made a very brief solo trip for his father's coronation earlier this month but stayed in the UK for barely 24 hours as he flew back to be with his family on Prince Archie's 4th birthday. Grant Harold, who worked as a butler for Charles from 2004 until 2011 when he was still Prince of Wales, claims that it is not too late for the Sussexes to make a return to the UK. He told the New York Post, "I'd never say never, it's always possible that one day he might want to come home, it's possible that he might buy a property here if he wanted to come over more, and Meghan didn't want to come over. Meghan doesn't really have any family here as such, all her family are in the States and that's where Harry has decided he wants to set up his home." Now an etiquette expert and broadcaster, Mr. Harold added that the Duke of Sussex is always going to have an association with the UK and will never totally want to cut that off. Speaking on behalf of Oddspedia, he added, "He'll always want to keep his fingers in that pie, so to speak. He'll want to have that association with Britain just in case one day he does want to come back, and I don't think Harry will want to sever ties. It's very possible they could come back to the UK, however, at this moment in time they seem happy in the States and that's where they want to be." Life in the US appears to be going well for Meghan, whose podcast Archetypes was honored with an award this week at the Gracie Awards. She received the prize for Best Podcast Host. Al thought she did not attend the ceremony in person to pick up the award. "Don't miss." Kate's expression shows open-mouthed horror during moment with Sophie. Latest, Prince William on Tina Turner's song that unlocks core memory with Diana and Harry. Reveal, Kate and William have big burden on shoulders as royals grow old, says expert. Exclusive, the 12-episode podcast series, which launched last August, aims to dissect, explore and subvert the labels that try and hold women back. Each episode explored a new archetype and the Duchess was joined by a new guest in each episode, although uploads were paused in September to honor the period of official mourning following the death of Queen Elizabeth. Meghan released a statement in March after learning she had received the award, saying, "Thank you to the Alliance for Women in Media Foundation for this prestigious honor. This is a shared success for me and the team behind Archetypes, most of whom are women, and the inspiring guests who joined me each week.